Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back for another infamous trailer reaction. I'm not lying because I don't want my nose to grow. Talking about Pinocchio hitting up Disney Plus, and I'm talking it with Webster Style, Brian Saff, my fellas from NRW Gaming. How are you today?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Ready
Great
to see the
y'all.
dog.
Let's not lie. Let's tell the truth and on how we feel about this upcoming series or show, film. It's a film, right? Yeah,
yes, it's a film.
It's a movie
coming to Disney Plus is Pinocchio. Here we go. Live action, right? It's live action.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is Geppetto, I believe.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm surprised it's dropping on Disney Plus though.
Yeah, direct to
This
Disney
definitely
Plus
could have been a theater.
instead of like theaters and
Robert Zemeckis is directing. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight.
When you wish upon a star.
such a classic. Oh, here we go. Interesting.
Looks cool. Oh, people gonna be mad.
Hey.
Okay.
September 8th.
On Disney Plus Day. Great.
Terrence, streaming on Disney Plus.
I thought there was Luke Evans in there. Okay, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
How gotta put this? There are gonna be some haters out there with Cynthia Erivo. That's all I'm saying, because
F the haters, though.
we saw what's been going on. I'm like, dude, really? It's a freaking
Let them
fairy
be
tale.
mad.
Like,
They're gonna be mad.
I will say this: I'm disappointed we didn't actually see Pinocchio.
Yeah,
personally
that's the
speaking,
one.
but
Yeah.
it is a teaser, so we know there's another full trailer coming.
Right.
The only thing I thought of, and it's like how they like the scene where they turn into the donkeys, and I'm like, that's what I'm excited to see. Now, mind you, I haven't watched Pinocchio. Man, I don't know when it last. It's probably gonna be 20, 30 years since I actually watched Pinocchio. But I remember I saw Pinocchio when they re-released it when I was a kid, so I must have been like 4 or 5 around that time. Because I remember. Side note. Boulevard Theater, Baltimore, Maryland, Greenmount Avenue. That's where we saw everything when I was a kid. So I know I was that age range from like 3 to 8 at that point in time. That's where we were, because I was in my dad's house and grandma's. Long story short. So I remember I was young when I saw it. And that donkey scene is just, it's traumatizing. If you see it as a kid, they're turning a donkey, they're turning a donkey. Like that's one of the most horrific things you could, especially as a little boy, like they're turning into donkeys. Like, what is he doing to him? Like it's so crazy. And now, mind you, as an adult now, I've seen a lot far worse things.
Wow.
But it was traumatizing. No, I feel you on that.
So that's
It was
like, that's
wild to see.
Right. That's a scene that sticks out for me. So I'm interested to see. And also I asked that because I know over the years, people have talked about that scene and connotations and how disturbing it was. So, and Disney's been real like PC lately with certain things.
Yes.
And their content was, they really don't need to be. But anyway, so I'm interested in seeing if it's in a movie and how they actually, really execute the scene. Obviously, it's not going to be grotesque or anything like that, but I'm really interested to see how they do it, if they're able to translate that horror, that fright with the medium that they're using.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what exactly they keep in and take out, as well as like you were saying, Webster, because I'm thinking about it. there were some extra pieces of like Lion King when they, put Lion King back out and they had Donald Glover and Beyonce and everybody in it. There was some extra scenes there that weren't necessarily in the movie, and then they took some out. Like we didn't get to see the hyenas marching to Scar and stuff like that in the live action. So I'm interested to see how much they decide to change and how much they decide to leave in, because we have the nostalgia factor with the nursery rhyme songs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, what about the story is going to be different from the animated movie, the original?
Yeah,
that's going to translate on screen, I should say.
Right.
Yeah, for me, I'm kind of like curious what Pinocchio is going to look like. Really, like the depictions. Like, how do I feel? I'm like in my head, how do I feel about Geppetto? Tom Hanks' Geppetto. I'm kind of feeling it. He's an amazing actor. He can pull off anything. Yeah. But like, am I liking the visual right now?
I'm
I
the
don't
same
know
way.
if I'm 100%.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Jiminy Cricket. I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
Very bright though in color tone.
Like the color tone was off with Jiminy.
Yeah, like they darken it a little bit. Like it seems very bright, so maybe they still got to do work on that CGI a little bit. Yeah. But overall, I'm excited for it and curious what we're gonna get. So there we go, y'all. That's our feelings on Pinocchio. We told the truth. Our nose didn't grow. That's how we feel. So we'll really see once we get a full trailer, and then when we actually see the film when it drops September 8th. Yeah. And let us know in the comments how you really feeling about Cynthia Erivo.
You should be.
Whether you lying or not, let's know, because I'm all right with it, man. We can be fairies too.
It's a fairy.
Exactly. And then, you know what? It's on theme because we had Whitney as the fairy godmother in Cinderella. So we're just going to have to continue to build on the Disney fairies and fairy queens and all that stuff.
Let's go. I'm saying, so like, yeah. But they're going to, it's the woke police. Exactly. Here they go changing shit up again. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. Webster Style, how can the people hit you up?
Oh man, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Webster Style, also on Instagram at Sartorial Geek, and find me on TikTok at _Webster Style. And of course, anything and everything that is Webster Style you can find on or at websterstyle.com.
There you go. Brian Saff.
At Brian Saff, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, the podcast, wherever you stream podcasts, I'm there. And then here, Nerds Rule the World, talking games, NRW Checkpoint with Webster.
There you go. It. I'm gonna have to create a cool graphic too, so I can be just like boom, like both of y'all. Like there it is, instead of having all this my nerd stuff in the background. So for me, until I do what Brian is doing, the Legendary P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG, of course, Show Pal Show, AAPI Toy Heroes, and here with Brian and Webster Style at the NRW on Annual Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. Tell us the truth, y'all. How are you feeling about Pinocchio coming to Disney Plus?